just let my connect, now we in motion. Chasing the check. Going for the spot if I see it's open. What the fuck you niggas out here waiting to get? Pounds in the duffel, now they in motion.
You're now in tune to Battle World Radio. And remember, people, show love. It's a beautiful struggle. We're shaking people. BattleWorldRadio.com. It's your host, Jig, Brooklyn's finest. Let's get it. URL. Born Legacy 4. BL4, baby. Let's get it. We got Jazz the Rapper versus E Hart. You know what I mean? I heard this is battle of the night. You know what I mean? Got a lot of buzz going out there in the battle world right now about this battle. They said Jazz had performance of the night, and they said E Hart was, you know what I mean? She was fighting. She had some shit because she went first. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like E Hart set the tone. You know what I mean? But it was like, I heard it was a dog fight. You know what I mean? My man told me, he was like, yo, son, shit was fire. He said Jazz had performance of the night. Shout out to E Hart. And shout out to Jazz the Rapper, man. It's like Jazz the Rapper from Brooklyn. E Hart she from Cortland, you know what I mean? From the X, from the BX, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, E Hart got them hard body blows, hit you in the rib cage, then punch you in your face type joints. And you know, Jazz is just witty as fuck. And she just, I don't know, like Jazz punch different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, she a student of the game, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jazz, man. Jazz go to a lot of events. She be around a lot. I remember seeing Jazz in the event years ago when she was real young. Right in the hood. She was right in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Word. I even think I might have even been a fight that night or some shit like that. Yeah, it was a couple of fights that night. Like, and she was right in the mix. Word. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew Jazz was. So I fuck with Jazz. Jazz be around. You know what I'm saying? Like, she put her work in, like even though she wasn't around battling for a while, she was in the mix. So you gotta fuck with her. I just think she could have networked and probably got a little bit more chicken or something. But I don't know. I can't count her pockets though. Maybe she, you know what I mean? Maybe she do be getting a little bit of bread doing certain things. I don't know. But I know she need to battle more because this was refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Her and E Hart is nice. E Hart always solid. You know what I'm saying? And Jazz is always writes good, you know what I'm saying? So it just depends on her performance. If Jazz can perform her bars, most of the time her shit is fire. You know what I mean? Yeah, but this was a dog fight. You got E Hart went first. And you know, they was in Brooklyn, so, you know, kind of like small stage, but you know what I mean? The spot hold a decent amount. It was packed in there, you know what I mean? So you know, they was showing, but the thing was, E Hart went first, and I thought that they was gonna be biased, and you know, it was a couple things that they didn't catch that I was like, wow. I spit them back too, cause I'm gonna break this down. But it was a couple of times where she spit a couple bars, and I was like, damn, they didn't catch that. And then she would say something that was fire, but it might have been leading up to something, and they caught some of it, and they like, wow. And she like, chill, hold up, that wasn't even it. Let me get to it. And then she'll get to it, and they be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It was, or they wouldn't react. It was just weird. It was weird, but you know what I mean? They was responding though to like most of that shit though. The crowd definitely was getting it. There was a couple of niggas that was in the crowd that was just making mad noise, wilding out, and Jazz kept turning, looking at him like, yo, Scuddy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like show love, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm home, like show love, you know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Everything was groovy. You know what I'm saying? E Hart came out strong. You know what I mean? I'm going to go over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just go over, like, the punches that I felt that I was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, from both sides. I'm going to break those down. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This battle, personally, I got E Hart winning. And it's crazy because I watched it twice. like fully. And then I watched it a couple of times where I would just rewinding some parts of the rounds and breaking it down and checking it and looking at the bars. And Jazz said a lot more than I thought she said when I first watched it. She had a lot of shit that was over my head. Word. Because at first, I didn't watch the whole third round. I watched some of the third round. And before I got a chance to watch the rest of it, I was watching it. And niggas was online like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, and E Hart just came out. And I'm like, damn, it's looking like 3-0 right now. Because I had Jazz. I had E Hart 2. I had a 2-0. And then when the third round came, she was blacking out when it started. And she was saying some shit. And niggas was tweeting and all that. And I'm like, yo, it's looking like 3-0 right now. You know what I mean? And I kind of thought that's what was it. And then, you know, I did what I did. Then I went back and kind of like hit it back from doing whatever I was doing and watched the rest of it. And then I went back and tweeted later and was like, nah, I don't know. Jazz definitely got that third round because I ain't gonna lie, I had it like a weirdo. I had it 3-0 because I didn't watch the whole thing. But I was like, I said it's looking like it's 3-0 because I edged the first round. I edged the Hart. Even though Jazz had, I just think Jazz was home. She was in the hood. Shout out to Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn, so I know what that could be. If I'd have been there, I'd have been screaming for Jazz a little bit more than normal. I'm just saying. She home. You got to show her love. It's like Mello being at the Garden or something. You understand? Or even Mello from Brooklyn originally. Matter of fact, he from my projects, from Red Hook Projects. Shout out to Red Hook, you know what I'm saying? Mello from there, his brother and everything, his mom's and them. You know what I'm saying? He left when he was mad young and with the B-Mall. But, you know, he got a park in my hood named after him in the front of the projects, you know what I mean, Clinton Street that he put up. You understand? Like, so he come back and show love. He got a couple of commercials in the hood. Him and his brother talking about the hood and shit like that. So, you know, when Mello go to Brooklyn, that's the small stage. That's not the Garden, but he from there. You got to show him love. So when she in Manhattan on the big stage, it's all good. But come on, if she in Brooklyn home, got to show her that Mello love. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, like I thought it was gonna be a lot worse, but Hart was getting love, and I fuck with Hart. I looked at it like just two battlers. I tried not to be biased or look at it any type of way, but I kind of wanted Jazz to do good because I like Jazz. I think she's dope. She young, she got fire. You know what I'm saying? She just got to take her time and start battling more. Not a lot more, but just if she want to battle at least like 2 times a year on big events, because she's smart, she doing the right, she connected now. She got all the connects she need to do what she need to do. And I don't even think she be dick riding nobody. I never thought that. I always seen her I seen her around before. She just Jazz like cool. She like one of the homies, you know what I mean? And Hart is like that too. So it's weird that they battle because Hart is the same way, but Jazz is more girly and Hart is more, Hart has some fire ass ACG suede blue ACG boots with the bubblegum bottoms. Man, I do those. Them shits was tough. I ain't see them shits. Yeah, them shits was like classic fire joints. I'm like, ooh, where she get those? She pulled those out the closet or she just ordered them joints? You know what I mean? Shout out to E Hart. But word. But first round was crazy. Second round was dope. The second round they had problems and shit with the mics. E Hart had problems with the mics, and then when Jazz went, she had problems with the mic too. But they kind of chopped it up on camera that it didn't look too bad. My man told me though it was a couple pauses. He said the light. Matter of fact, I think I don't know if the power went out or the breaker or something like that. But he said some shit had happened. I don't know what he was talking about. I think it went dark in there or something like that for like a couple seconds, and then the lights came back on or whatever. But niggas got that shit straightened out or whatever the case may be, and then it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had to get the mics and shit right and all of that and get shit situated. And he said it was taking a while, but at the end of the day, it was just, his legs was hurting. Niggas was standing up in there. They ain't got no benches, I don't think, enough of it there. Niggas was standing up, they legs. He said, niggas said he was dying in there. But niggas did it. Niggas, that shit was hours too. I can imagine. Probably hot in that joint too. That's crazy. But that's a good event because Smacking Them could book that spot. They fuck with hood niggas. They could go there and do what they do. And the footage looks amazing. Shit is clean, crispy. They got a bunch of different angles. Shout out to Smack, URL in them, Norbs, all them. Yo, even Nunu, like, Nunu be holding it down. Niggas be trying to shit on Nunu. Nunu be holding it down. You know what I mean? Wow. She definitely hold you down in the alley. You know what I mean? Niggas try to jump on niggas. Nunu will scrap with you. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna break these bars down. I'm not gonna do each individual round. I'm gonna just go from top to bottom, from the first all the way down up until, cause they had a lot of bars. You know what I'm saying? Especially, oh man, Jazz third round, E Hart stopped a little bit short. You know what I mean? And I had seen a tweet and shit, and it was talking about how, like, I guess somebody was saying that E Hart was saying how, you know, she just, like, she didn't get stuck, and she didn't she just is like the bar, she just had to put some bars together or something like that. So she didn't want to, you know what I mean? She didn't want to try to spit them last new bars she added to the end and it didn't come out right, and she got to bring it back. So I think that's smart. Cut it short. So she cut her third round short, E Hart. You know what I mean? She cut her third round short or whatever. So you can get that round of Jazz probably right off the top. But, yo, she was cooking, though. Her third, the beginning, it was fire. She was cooking. And I don't know, like, out of the blue, she just kind of looked at, you could tell she looked at kind of worried a little bit during the battle, but not about Jazz. Like, she was thinking, even when Jazz was spitting, she was showing Jazz love, but she was kind of ignoring Jazz. Jazz was talking wild, crazy shit. She was looking at Jazz like, chill, son. You know what I mean? And she pressed Jazz a couple times, but Jazz was on her face too. Jazz, they was in each other's face. They did their thing, but it was respectful. They know each other, so it was love. You know what I mean? Word. But the bars was crazy. You know what I mean? And then in the third round, Jazz, she brought her pops out in the third round. And when she stopped short, E Hart did that a couple of times, but she stopped a little bit short in the old battles. So when she stopped short, I was like, damn, come on, Hart, don't do that. But at least she ain't choke. You know what I'm saying? And the round was clean, but it was just a little short. But, you know, it's all good. You know what I mean? She know what it is. It ain't nothing. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She was smart, though. She just fell back. Bang. All right. Hopefully, she's probably like, hopefully Jazz fuck up or she choke or do something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can get my get back. But I ain't gonna front Jazz. She kind of, her third round was tough. But the thing I ain't like about the third round, it was a couple of mic problems, but it was just the crowd really was just wilding, and Jazz kept looking at the crowd, and you could tell she knew certain people in the crowd. So she looking at, it's like probably mad nigga, probably the whole Ego Hard was in the front. But she looking at certain niggas like, damn, really? Like, even niggas she probably didn't know. Niggas was loud, and they kept making noise and shit, and she was looking like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So, but after a certain time, they was simmering down, and she would get her shit off. But I don't know. I didn't really like Jazz third round. I think it took a little too long, and it was just drawn down. Then her father came out. He didn't really say it right, so she made him say it again. But she said, say it with more feeling. You could kind of hear her saying it to him on the mic because she was mic'd up. So you could kind of hear her talking to him, and it's just like, it was even the part where, I think Farrah was talking to E Hart. Like, I guess they peoples, but she was talking to her, and she was telling her about a bar or something like that. But you could hear the mic, and you could hear her loud talking to her. And it was like in between Jazz round when she was waiting to get the mic fixed or something. It was a little bit of confusion, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yo, it was a good event, man. Shout out to Smack URL, man. Like, they could throw these shits right in that spot all day. Bang, bang, bang. Pack that shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's a little rough. Niggas got to stand around. Maybe it's not as comfortable as loungy, but you need that. Come on, you got these niggas with a bunker making all these events and shit. You know what I'm saying? King of the Dot. If the niggas could do shit like that and hood niggas could stand around out there, we could do that shit out here. You know what I mean? I don't know about doing that shit in New York, though, in the airport or in a bunker or some shit like that. Oh, hell no. That should have get niggas oh man, that should be crazy. It'd be too many nut niggas in there in one spot. Like what kind of security would you have in that motherfucker? You understand? That shit'd be crazy. Or real estate is just too much in New York, you know what I mean? Like, niggas got like apartments that cost millions of dollars and shit like that in the city. You know what I'm saying? Imagine trying to get a bunker or some shit like in Midtown or a loft or and making noise in the hell no. You need a club, a venue, or they gonna shut your shit down. You know what I'm saying? So, word. But this spot, this shit was popping though. You know what I'm saying? And Born Legacy 4, man, URL, man, word. But Jazz, when she brought her father out, and then she made him say the line again, it was cool. I liked it a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Kind of like when Hitman did that. I mean, whatchamacallit brought his father out. Was it Calico? Calico brought his father out, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna front. E Hart started that shit. So when she lost that third, I was like, yeah, you kind of deserve that. You was first round, she was spazzing on her pops like they got Twitter beef or something. Calling him a sucker, talking about he sweating nobs. It was funny as hell. I don't even know if it was real or not, but it was funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they be sharing rooms and cuddling, and it was weird. I was like, oh, this is funny. You know what I'm saying? But he was right there, but he was in the back though. But at that time, I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? Word, he had like shades on, a bald head and leather coat. He was chilling though, you know what I'm saying? Old school, you know what I mean? He came out, he was a little nervous, he spit his little bars, and he was a little shaky, and he said it again the second time, and he said it a little bit different. But he got through it, and I ain't gonna front on camera. I mean, to me, it wasn't even all that. I ain't like the third round. I liked a couple of her spots in the third round, but between her stopping and dragging it out, and it was times where she brought the same bars back a couple times, and because the crowd, and you got to remember that shit is hard. She got mad technical bars, so I understood what she was doing, because you want to get that rhythm back. You can't just start in the middle of the bars. You got to kind of like get the rhythm back, like jog before you run. You understand? So I mean, but that shit, that shit was, you know what I mean? Shit was fire though. You know what I'm saying? But I think the first round, I edged the first round to, like, as far as bars and technical shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, on paper, Jazz shit look a little bit crazy. She had so much, but E Hart got the same type of shit, same type of, you know what I'm saying, formula, but it's just coming kind of from a different space because they two different kind of individuals. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could imagine them doing the 2-on-2 together going against somebody because, like, they both got hard bars, but E Hart sometimes would just cut it short and get at you and just fuck you up. And then Jazz will say the same type of shit. Like, imagine them saying the same type of shit, but, like, all right, take this topic and spit about this topic, but you say it your way, you say it your way. They both will have an ill way of saying the same shit, but different ways, but meaning the same shit, but just want to be from you know what I'm saying? Like, that should be fire. I could see them doing a fucking 2-on-2 together. I'm telling you, after this, trust, they'll get a big check for this shit. Jazz was on stage talking some shit about some bread. Like, they offer her $1,800. She said, no, give me more money. And then they was smacking her, was in the back shaking their heads like, yeah, like, we gave it to her. So I was like, okay, Jazz, she getting bread. She doing something. But she right. She kind of like a little battle rap celebrity. She earned a little bit more because she gonna bring people in the building. And she was looking cute. She was dressed nice. E Hart was chilling. She had her hair done with some fly boots on, some ACG joints. They was chilling, both of them. I fuck with Jazz. Jazz had like a little, I ain't gonna front, Jazz had some, I ain't fuck with I like E Hart boots. Jazz had some Jodeci boots on. I don't know. She had like Jodeci boots on, like the Mary J. Blige, like see-through shirt with the bra. She looked like she was from like, I don't know. Her outfit looked like it was from like back in the days, like old school, like in the 80s or something. Where she had like the Jodeci boots, like the tall joints with the, you know what I'm saying, with the round fronts. You know what I'm saying, with the thick soles, all black joints, the Janet Jackson control boots. She had them joints. But she looked it good though. Her hair was, she was chilling. She looked it good. But I wasn't fucking with them boots though. Damn, son. Why you do me like that, Jazz? She had the danger zone joints. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. But she was fire though. But I'm gonna go over these bars now. But like I said, I give it to E Hart 2-1, and I would not be mad if somebody said 2-1 either way. There was a debatable kind of battle. You know what I'm saying? Because the more I watch, I ain't gonna fuck. Cause I like if I watch it again right now, I think I might think E Hart won. But at the same time, I might be like, damn, Jazz got more quote. So if she does have more quotable bars, sometime, like, why wouldn't I give it to her? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a toss up. Word. Yeah, Hart, man. Hart has some crazy bars, man. I'm gonna break down some of Hart shits. You know what I mean? She had a joint with, like, when she first started off, she was coming straight at jazz pops. Shit was crazy. She was on some like, you know what I mean? Tell your pops to chill, or he won't remember how it got so real. She was like, he wake up with the jazz face. He said he wake up with the jazz face because the doc's like, ill, massive trauma. Even the docs need Dr. Phil. Yo, she was just like, oh. She said the jazz face make, like, even her doctor gonna need Dr. Phil, like, after you see her fucking shit, like, yo, after I see her body, massive trauma. Like, she just had, like, she started off just, like, crazy, like, hard body. They was fucking with that. They was going crazy, you know what I mean? Real talk. Word. Then she said, like, the end of bars off at the end. Then she was like, I hope your mom, she was like, hope your moms catch a heart attack when she see the doctor bill. See, not only do the doctors need to see Dr. Phil, but when your mom see the hospital, I hope she catch a heart attack when she see the hospital bill. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, I ain't no bar analyst, man. I'm a hood nigga, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just doing what I do, man. Just fucking with the culture, man. Like, I love the culture. But come on. Them bars is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was just going in hard. Then Hart said, yo, she had some shit. Cause, you know, E Hart was on URL. I think she was one of the first ones on there, females. That was like 6 years ago. And she ain't never come back. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember that. I'm even gonna lie. I remember seeing it back then, but I don't even remember who she battled. That was crazy. But, and that's no disrespect. It just was so long ago. And then she never went back. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? And then E Hart doesn't battle that much. She only battles once in a while, you know what I mean? But she fire though, you know what I mean? But she says something about being on the smack stage and shit. You know what I mean? Talking about how, like, you know what I'm saying, when she was back on smack and shit, and she was like, you know what I'm saying, that was back when smack gave me the real feel. She's like, now you letting geeks on the stage. What's the real deal? Like, talking about the white boy real deal, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Hart funny though. You know what I'm saying? She definitely was like G-checking her a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, you know what I mean? Shit was funny. This battle was, this shit. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. They was not playing, neither one of them. They was saying jokes a little bit here and there, but they wasn't playing. They didn't give a fuck about what the other one was talking about. To me, one of my, like, she kept, like, when the Hart was going up to her real close and spitting some real hard body shit and, like, bumping Jazz a little bit and, like she gonna cut her, like, they both was doing it, though, you know what I'm saying? But when Hart was doing it, she was setting the tone at the beginning, and she just kept doing it, and it was just like, man, this shit, I was like, this battle was, I fuck with this battle heavy, you know what I mean? Like, Hart had some shit where she was like, you know what I mean? Like, one wrong word out your mouth. Watch me up and spaz. $150 across your face. Let's cut the jazz. $150 across your face. Let's cut the jazz. Yo, that bar was so hard that when she said it, Jazz turned around, looked at her peoples, and was like, yo, that's crazy. Why nobody never said that to me? That was fire. That was hard. Yo, it was funny though, and I'm just like, yeah, and it even made me think about it more. I was like, damn, cut the jazz. That's what I'm saying. Some of Hart was like trying not to go back too much. So she was running through some of her shit so she could remember everything. And it's like, I think some of the stuff she got a good reaction in the building, but some stuff when you watch it on camera, I was catching shit the second time I watched it. I was like, ooh, like she had some shit, I'm telling you. Like, you gotta fuck with her. Like, that's the same. She remind me like kind of like a female Shotgun Suge, because Suge be having a lot of bars lately and setups, and niggas ain't giving them credit for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hart, like one of my other favorite bars that Hart had too. But she was like, we could have been the main event in the ring. This was the wrong move. Claustrophobic heart start beating in a small room. Like, claustrophobic heart start beating in the small rooms? Like, we could have been the main event in the ring. This was the wrong move. Claustrophobic heart start beating in a small room. Like, come on, man. And then, I ain't gonna lie, like, Jazz was her performance was, it's like her performance was like a 15, man. And then Hart was performing crazy too, because she was like pumping her chest. It was a couple bars where she had about fists and different things where it was like she was talking about certain shit, like her feet, her hands and shit, her fists, and she didn't say the word, but she, like, you could get these and, you know what I mean? And it was like, you need performance for that. If you'd have just stood there and just been rapping, it wouldn't have went with the performance, and the bars wouldn't have went together. You would have been like, what is she talking about? So the way they was doing shit, both of them was fly. But Jazz, whew, man, maybe because her father too was on stage. I don't know if he'd be coming to the other events, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if her mom's gonna like that nigga's all in the club like that floating around, because he was like a celebrity. Nigga was getting interviews afterwards and shit. I was like, okay, do your thing, son. She said, peep it, get to the real. They brought the master bait. Now there's gonna be a quickie. Then after, watch ejaculate. Ejaculate. I'm surprised she ain't bring that back like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, that shit was hard though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bought the master bait. You know what I'm saying? Now there's gonna be a quickie. Then after, watch ejaculate. You know what I'm saying? Like busting a nut. You know what I'm saying? Pardon me, I got a little tongue tied on that one. That shit was just crazy. Like, I couldn't even get that shit out. Pardon self. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I ain't editing that shit. Let it rock. You know what I mean? Brooklyn, stand up. You know what I'm saying? And then she had a part where, like, in her third round where she was just getting that Jazz, talking about how Jazz be all over the fucking world. Basically, she was like, damn, like, every time I see a battle, like, I fucking see you in a battle. Like, you're there. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, wow, that's crazy. So she had, you know, she had a couple joints in that, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of her shit, you know what I mean? That third round, but then it was like, she cut it short, but she ain't choked though, so fuck that. She just cut it short, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But she told her basically, like, you always in the fucking videos, like, in the background, dancing, the fuck. She's like, you're a battle. She's like, you're a battle raps groupie. You be in every nigga state, up in every nigga stage, up in every nigga face. That shit was funny. Like that R, she flipped the R shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She said some shit about, you know what I mean? You've been more URL battles than Smack. Then she had some shit, another punch where she was talking about how, like, she fucking be sweating all them niggas, and you know what I'm saying, and that battle rap, and she talking about she be behind these niggas holding their balls, like, the thing mean, like she an umpire. Oh man, she had some shit. I ain't gonna front, like, Hart was going crazy, but it just, I don't know, she fell short that third round. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? It was weird because she had a part of her, you know what I mean, toward the end where she was spitting at Debo and basically saying how, you know what I'm saying, because a while back, Jazz was saying some shit about Debo kind of took an opportunity from her, you know what I'm saying, as far as with, you know, a situation or whatever the case may be. You know, I don't want to get into that, you know what I'm saying, because niggas, I don't want niggas think I'm trying to bring up some old shit, you know what I'm saying, but, because they over that or whatever the case may be. He was definitely up there supporting her, holding her down. All the Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Babs, Brooklyn. Vague probably was in the building somewhere. I ain't see him, but Vague be in the mix. He a hood nigga. But, yeah, shout out to them, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen of the Ring. That win awards, man. Them sparring sessions, man. some of my favorite shit right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep them joints going, you know what I'm saying? Wow, true story. But I ain't understand how she was coming at Debo, E Hart. It was weird. She was basically saying, you know, if you like to Jazz, if you got a problem with Debo, he owe you some money. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. I think it was supposed to have been an opportunity that fucked up or something like that, but not no actual cash or nothing like that. But, you know, they got over that, you know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't even all of that. It was just, you know how that shit be. Phone call. It was phone call type situations probably, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people got misconstrued and got shit twisted because he definitely was there holding it down, and he loved her because he talk about all the times like his little sis, you know what I mean? So shout out to Debo, shout out to Queen of the Ring, shout out to, you know what I'm saying? All that staff over there in Queen of the Ring, man. I see what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I got love for y'all over there, man. Word. Debo definitely was looking though like, what the fuck you talking about, Hart? And Hart was just black, and then it was just weird, and then I don't think she should have did that. It kind of fucked the round up a little bit. I mean, it was a little bit of reaction, but then they ain't understand what she was doing. They was like, is you just using that to just say something else? You know what I mean? It was weird, so I wasn't fucking with that part. Same way Jazz, when she brought Father out, it was cool, but I ain't really like that part. Those two parts could have been both of them. In that third round, their third rounds wasn't the best than either one of them to me. You know what I'm saying? Them first two rounds, classic. Them third rounds was fire though, both of them. But it just was not, the other two rounds was just solid to me. You know what I mean? Me personally, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now we're going to go over Jazz, man. Jazz the rapper, man. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Jazz, man, she had some shit. Her shit was, like, I ain't gonna front, it's a little more technical. But, I mean, like I said, like, they had a lot of shit, both of them. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go over a few joints I'll fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Heavy, you know what I mean? But the open up Jazz came off, and she came out strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might have her first real punch, like right into like the beginning of the first round. It was like maybe a couple bars in. Oh man, I think she might have got the biggest reaction out of the night. Well, not of the night, but you know what I'm saying, of the battle, because everything else was fly after that. But that one was like a room shaker. You know what I'm saying? The first one, she said, you know what I mean, she had like an operation scheme. You know what I mean? She said, you know what I mean? She's like, now they say I ain't hot no more. So I'm like a doctor waiting because I got to take Hart out to get a buzz. Like she said, so I got to take Hart out to get a buzz. Let's play Operation. Come on, my nigga. She got to take Hart out to get a buzz. Let's play Operation. Come on, my nigga. Like, Jazz got some shit. Like, that shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then she had another joint where she was like, you know what I mean? She was like, fuck it, they get the cold Jazz. There's Stockton and Malone on a pick and roll. This the old Jazz. You know what I mean? She said, fuck it, they get the cold Jazz. There's Stockton and Malone on a pick and roll. This the old Jazz. Like, come on. Like, and she was aggressive and she was moving around. She changed her voice a couple of times and was, you know, animated. Like, Jazz did everything in this battle. I ain't gonna front. When she knew she was gonna look at her footage for this and be like, work on whatever she got improving. But yo, I think she did everything right, except for the third round was just a couple hiccups. But and then the mics, you know, there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine she kept running it back, and it's just, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling her second like that as much as her first, because the second she kept bringing it back, it was like, but it wasn't her fault though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jazz though. You know what I mean? Word. Jazz just she had mad room shakers, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of trying to talk down the Hart, like you old, and she was talking to Jazz like, you young whippersnapper up here with your dad and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She kind of like came at Hart on some like, you know, like, Ma, how old are you? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we all on the same page, because I'm thinking, as you, Lux, Ice, Smack, and Swave the same age. I was like, damn. She had some witty so witty. I go first. She had some witty shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then she had some shit where she was like, this star was molded to kill you in the ring like celebrity deathmatch. Come on, that's fire. Like, remember the Clay niggas? Celebrity deathmatch, MTV? They was all celebrity stars and they was molded in the ring. Come on, man, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm bringing it back like I battle with some shit, you know what I'm saying? Part and self, you know what I'm saying? Jazz just had punch after punch. You know what I mean? She told her, she's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Said, you gonna talk to me? Well, I got a new number. She had little punches in between a lot of her other punches, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then she said some shit about how, like, motherfuckers been counting the days down, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit you like to talk. I ain't gonna front though. She had some aggressive shit. Like, she was coming out hard body though, you know what I'm saying? Like, she came at a couple of times on some, like, she had ones where she was like, she had a punch where she was like, try something. Cause I'm hunting. You got beef, I invite myself to the cookout, like, hi cousin. But she was like, hi cousin. You know, the way she said it was funny as shit. But it was like some goony shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit was crazy. And then she said some shit about, she threw a shot at K-Shine, you know what I'm saying? That shit was hilarious. She was talking about, like, poking E Hart and shit, her, like, insides falling out, some shit like that. And she was like walking, trying to grab her inside. She's like, now Erica will have to pick it up like K-Shine when he's stumbling. I'm like, damn. She had some shit though. She had another one where she said, like, you know, I'm walking around for Hart like I'm the Tin Man, and she was walking like the Tin Man and shit from fucking Wizard of Oz. But the way she did it was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't let her get to the punch, and they was clapping and talking crazy for her. Like, there was a couple of times where they gassed her, and she was looking like, really? Like, she wasn't fucking with that shit. She's like, yo, come on, man. I ain't even say shit. Like, chill. You know what I mean? Not through the whole battle, but they did it a few times for her. You know what I'm saying? Low gas, light. Nothing but punches. Like, forget a hater. Defibrillator. I knew I'd get this heartbeat from a jump. Like, some of them was unorthodox, the punches, and it was just like, ooh. But then you get it, like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, my father came out, he said some shit about he went to high school with E Hart or some shit like that. And he was like, this the bitch you was practicing for? This what you talking about? I went to high school with this bitch. It was funny. Then he brought it back. He fucked up a little bit the second time. But then, you know, she kind of like said, yo, say it with passion. And he said it the second time. And it, you know what I mean? Shit was cool. You know what I mean? But you could see by then the crowd was tired. They was like ready to go home. It was like, yo, because this battle was like an hour long on cam. So I can imagine how long this shit was in the building. Yeah, but like, yeah, he was talking about hitting E Hart with a baseball bat, called the bitch a couple times. This shit was crazy, but, you know, it was what it was. You know what I mean? But to me, like, the highlight of the third round, Jazz hit him with the hit E Hart with the young MA flow. That shit was fire. She hit him with the young MA flow. She was killing it. That shit was fire. And, you know, it's Brooklyn. Everybody's fucking with it. It was smooth. I liked it that. You know what I mean? I just think she shouldn't have brought her father there. You know what I'm saying? I had nobody. I don't like that. You know what I mean? E Hart. I know E Hart ain't like that shit neither. But shout out to URL-BL4, man. Wait for the rest of them battles to drop, man. This is the first one. This shit's fire. They came out with it quick. The shit is, oh man, this shit is amazing. They got a lot of views. It's doing good right now. Man, it was a classic, man. It was a classic. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say a classic female battle. It was a classic, man. They got busy, both of them. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm loving it right now, man. It's funny because maybe the last 3 battles that personally that I kind of been watching, you know what I mean? Just me personally, like up to my private self, been female battles lately, but it been like, it's been 2. It's just the second female battle. It's another battle that I watched was a female versus a male. And I like both. I like shit is fire. Like, bro, it's just different. Like, when they really come with it, a female, especially if they battle a dude, man, I can't wait to see I can't wait to see like another female battle on URL again, man. Shit gonna be crazy, man. But shout out to the whole staff, URL. Shout out to everybody that was at the event. Shout out to all the fans, the battle world out there. Shout out to Jazz the rapper. And definitely shout out to E Hart, man. E Hart, man, 2-1, man, victorious, man. battleworldradio.com, man. Let's get it, man. We're shaking people. And remember our slogan, man, over here, man. Remember our motto, baby. You know what I mean? Show love, man. It's a beautiful struggle. One. But shout out to URL-BL4, man. Wait for the rest of them battles to drop, man. This is the first one. This shit's fire. They came out with it quick. The shit is, oh man, this shit is amazing. They got a lot of views. It's doing good right now. Man, it was a classic, man. It was a classic. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say a classic female battle. It was a classic, man. They got busy, both of them. You know what I mean? I'm loving it right now, man. It's funny because maybe the last 3 battles that personally that I kind of been watching, you know what I mean? Just me personally, like up to my private self, been female battles lately, but it's been 2. It's just the second female battle. It's another battle that I watched was a female versus a male. And I like both. I like shit is fire. Like, bro, it's just different. Like when they really come with it, a female, especially if they battle with dude, man, I can't wait to see like another female battle on URL again, man. Shit gonna be crazy, man. But shout out to the whole staff, URL. Shout out to everybody that was at the event. Shout out to all the fans, the battle world out there. Shout out to Jazz the rapper. And definitely shout out to E Hart, man. E Hart, man, 2-1, man, victorious, man. battleworldradio.com, man. Let's get it, man. We're shaking people. And remember our slogan, man, over here, man. Remember our motto, baby. You know what I mean? Show love, man. It's a beautiful struggle. 1. Shout out to my sponsors, Hart-URL. If you need the newest snapbacks, fitteds, kid hats, bucket hat, or just a hat to go with your new J's or your son's outfit, yo, link up. We got you. Show love. It's a beautiful struggle. We got contests coming up, promotional give-outs, and all sorts of giveaways. So link up. Battle World Radio. Hart-URL. 1.
I met the plug, I know his daughter. I catch a dub, I'm going harder. I got some things to be collected. My presidents get reelected.